What up, internet? How are your faces? Remember at the end of the last video how I told myself I was gonna get up early and like get a whole lot of work done or whatever? That didn't end up happening. If for no other reason than I finally got an answer on the Colt Cadets. And needless to say, it wasn't what I wanted to hear. I'm officially out for the summer. They say they're good, they say they're covered, and they don't need me. Which, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty upset about. I've mentioned in several previous videos that I loved working with those kids. They were phenomenal. They were great. The whole group was awesome, and I was really, really excited to get to work with them again. And the reason I was excited to work with them again, and this leads into another reason I'm very upset over this, is because last year we talked about me being in more. We talked about me coming in and helping out and being a second person to help out, because for the longest time it's been just kind of one person working with the pit, and I don't know, maybe I misread what was happening. Maybe there was some conversation that I wasn't made a part of or whatever, but I was under the impression I was going to come back and on a much more regular basis. And it was because of that that I'm even still in Iowa, that I'm still, you know, here in the apartment in this state trying to make it work or whatever. I don't know. It's just, I personally feel a little misled, and I don't know, because this is the other thing. They decided to wait to even tell me all this until like the end of it is the last weekend in May. Literally every other corps is either halfway through their spring training or have been fi- rehearsing and figured out their summer plans like for months already. And it's just so, to recap, I'm disappointed that I don't get to come back to work with a good group. I feel misled that I believed I was coming back. Turns out I'm not. And I was told about this so late that I have no chance, literally none, to even like get in with another group to help work with them or whatever, which is beyond frustrating, because I love this activity. Like I love doing this, and I'm nowhere near ready to be done with it. I want to keep teaching. I want to keep going. I don't know. Maybe there are reasons that I'm not aware of or whatever, but yeah, I'm a little upset. I'm fine. Let me rephrase that. I'm pretty upset. I keep trying to tell myself that I've been involved in drum corps in some way for the past 6 summers. 1 year off won't kill me. But deep down, I know that's not true. Whatever. Whatever, it's fine. It's not fine. But I'll be okay. I've survived much worse than like losing a job or whatever, even if it was a job I was excited for or whatever. Again, this just means I get to go home for a summer or whatever for once, which again, I know I say worst case scenario. I know it's not a worst case scenario, but it's just disappointing and upsetting because I was really, really looking forward to this summer, um, especially to help alleviate a lot of crap I went through like last semester, last year, whatever. Whatever. So because of that, because you can tell I'm pretty upset. I let myself kind of go again today. I haven't really gotten anything done, and I should probably fix that. I should probably start figuring out stuff, because now I'm officially going home for the summer for at least a little bit anyway. Um, so if you're a Massachusetts peep, surprise, I'm coming home. Um, and yeah, I just I just need to figure a whole lot of stuff out now that in addition to everything I already need to figure out. This is not how I wanted any of this to go. This is not how I wanted. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Again, I don't know why I keep saying that. It's not fine, but I'll be okay. Should probably go shower now and just generally look like a person or whatever. Stay tuned. All right, making my way downtown. Decide not to dress up too much because it is, very warm out. Spring didn't last long here in Iowa. It is, yeah, it is already hitting like 90-degree temperatures like all the time. So yeah, I guess it's summer. But yeah, I'm making my way downtown just to grab some dinner or whatever. Sorry, you're gonna see the hand fly up a lot because I discovered the downside of living in the part of town that I do now. There are bugs everywhere. Literally freaking everywhere. I mean, I guess I shouldn't really be surprised about that considering like the vast majority of the neighborhood I live in, looks like that. But yeah, it's just a lot more than I was expecting because I spent the vast majority of my time in this neighborhood during, the fall and the winter where like bugs don't exist or whatever. And then we had like 8 months of winter, so I didn't really experience spring here either. And now it's just like, cool, great, loved this neighborhood, but can't wait to leave just so I don't have to deal with this anymore. Like, it's literally constant. Sorry, I literally could not film another video until I was safe inside because I'm not kidding, they're everywhere. They're literally everywhere, even on this side of the river where it's like all like urban or whatever. Whatever, it's crazy, but that's the other weird thing about these bugs or whatever. Unlike literally everywhere else I've been in the entire damn country, they are only active during the day. Like literally everywhere else the bugs like, come out at night, like that's a thing or whatever. But last night I, was like taking that long walk that I mentioned like in my last video, just like my brain shut off for a second. Nothing. Literally nothing. So I don't know what the hell is in the water in Iowa or whatever, but for some reason the bugs like to swarm and attack during the day and then, I don't know, go to sleep like the rest of us. I don't know. I have no idea. This place is weird. Sorry, the list of things that are upsetting me today is just getting longer and longer. So I called home because obviously if I'm planning on going home I need to talk to them or whatever. And I led off with, I'm out of a job. And again, that was how I started. I was like, hi mom, turns out I'm out of a job. And she said, so wait, the university's not paying you next month? And then when I said, what, no, I'm not teaching at Cole Cadets, her response was, oh. And this is just the latest in the long line. Sorry, I've never talked about this before. This is just the latest in the long line of my parents inadvertently proving to me that they don't really care about what I do. I don't think I've ever talked about this on here, but to say that my parents have never fully supported what I did would be an understatement. Like, they stopped helping pay for college. Admittedly, before that, but they were considering helping again until I changed my major in my undergrad, and then they pretty much did everything but disown me. They stopped just short of that. I don't know, they've never considered really anything I want to do in the marching world a job or whatever. They when I had mentioned, like, first of all, they didn't understand why I wanted to stay here last summer 2017. They were like, why'd you get a job with another drum corps or whatever? Like, we thought you wanted to spend the summer with us, whatever. And I'm like, first of all, this is an activity I want to stay involved in, and it's a good job. And then going into this year, I'm not even kidding, when I was originally planning on trying to get into like a music festival, like the Nancy Zeltsman's Marimba Festival in Boston or whatever. Um, I mentioned, yeah, I mean, I need help coming back, and then also like going back or whatever. I can't afford like all of it or whatever. And they're like, why would you want to go back? And I'm like, for the cool cadets. And they're like, why are you going back? And I'm like, because it's a job. You know, they were pissed at me when I worked with 7th Regiment as well. They were pissed when I did Spartans. I did Spartans in spite of them. It was the first time I ever told them no. And then they were not happy when I did cadets, which I feel like I'm the only person in the world that like makes a world-class corps, and their parents are pissed about it. And that comment, I'm sure she didn't even mean anything by it. And yeah, I don't know. I'm sick of not being supported by the people that should be supporting me the most. I'm sick of always having to go to like my friends for validation instead of my own freaking family. I'm sorry. I don't even know why I'm ranting about this to you. It just sucks because I'm upset over this and I'm trying to figure out what to do, and they're essentially sitting here acting like this is just a hobby I want to do. It's just like, first of all, no. First of all, literally every single teacher I've ever had has made a career out of teaching marching band and drum corps, which is what I want to do. I'm gonna eat my feelings tonight. There was a part of me that considered if I even wanted to try to find a job and just go home for a little bit, considering the state of my finances and, well, my life. But after that phone call, great. I'm a freaking mess and I'm showing it all to you on here. Whatever. I'm just gonna go eat mac and cheese and just wallow for a bit. You don't need to see that, so stay tuned. I've decided to vent my frustrations by beginning a new arranging project. Even more details once I've kind of let the dust settle a bit. Alright, didn't feel like writing anymore, so now I'm just chilling, watching some Netflix, specifically Stranger Things, getting caught up because yes, that's how behind I am in pop culture, and enjoying some froyo. I wanted ice cream, but the closest ice cream place in in my apartment, closed. There's no longer a Cold Stone Creamery in downtown Iowa City. So, first off, balls. Second of all, I guess froyo's okay. And I ended up falling asleep while watching said Netflix. That being said, did finish the first season, so go me. 9 more to go. I'm sorry that yesterday essentially amounted to me pretty much just kind of complaining about everything. That's not who I normally am, but I don't know. I feel like sometimes it's healthy to just kind of vent for a little bit, even if it's to strangers on the internet. Yeah, no, yesterday just was not a good day for me. I have no intention of letting that kind of ruin everything. I never have. I never will. I'm going to keep, pushing. I've already made a couple of decisions in light of everything that happened yesterday, and now just need to, figure out how to execute them. Cool. That being said, I'll sign off. I'm sorry for the negative vlog. I promise I'll try to be better next time. Which, speaking of next time, okay, see ya.